Hi, everybody. Welcome to ET Live at Home. I'm Denny Directo.
And I'm Lauren Zima. It is Friday. Thank you for joining us. And I know we're all going to be having a little cocktail and happy hour, but for now we're having some tea because, as you put it, Denny Directo, it is piping hot today. So much to talk about, starting with Drake's new video, Is It Just Made for TikTok? Then we have Kim and Kourtney's Keeping Up with the Kardashians brawl, the aftermath, which includes the most iconic makeup smudge of our time. And then the Kardashian drama continues with a 34-year-old feuding with a 10-year-old. We'll explain why. Denny, what else do we have?
Also, Oprah reunited with Stedman after 2 weeks apart in the middle of quarantine. Say it ain't so, but they're back together. And also, Dwayne Johnson is just tugging at our heartstrings, teaching us and encouraging us to wash our hands with his daughter. We'll get into all of that. It's super cute. But Lauren, let's start with Drake. He has gifted us with a new visual for his song Tuesday Slide, and it's got a bit of a quarantine theme and an even more iconic dance move. Let's take a look.
Show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we about to slide.
All right. Now, I'm going to have a hot take right now.
Oh, what's the hot take?
I find the dance to be a little disappointing. We remember the cha-cha slide, right? That has more steps. This, to me, maybe that's the point, that it is so simple. Right. I do kind of feel like Drake made a song for TikTok here, but I wish there were just one or two more steps. Like, your average TikTok dance is more involved than this.
Here's the problem. I know what you mean. I feel like he's trying to recreate the magic of like Hotline Bling when that became a viral meme, and also In My Feelings. Because In My Feelings, that started a dance challenge too, that he even incorporated in the music video because it had happened before he even filmed that. So I feel like he was trying to like make it happen this time, especially now that everyone is like at home on their computers, on their phones, doing these dance challenges on TikTok. It felt a little contrived. I have to agree with you.
Also, what is this house he's at? Is this his house? Is he in the French countryside? When did he film this? When were fireworks okay? Maybe he filmed it a while ago, but then
who filmed it and where?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, who filmed it and were they 6 feet apart?
No, I think he maybe did it in pieces because it looks like there's no way fireworks are going off right now that somebody's doing that. Right. But then he does have the mask, which seems to be a nod to our quarantine times. Mm-hmm. I think it's fine. It's not the catchy bop that's not going to leave my head. I'm honestly having a hard time even remembering the tune sitting here now. And is it Tuesday? How do we say it?
Tuesday Slide. The Tuesday Slide. Listen, he is a master of going viral, so no doubt about it. I feel like it's going to happen. And listen, I'm so bored these days. I'm not going to even pretend like I'm not going to sign off of ET Live at Home and then go learn the dance move. Check my TikTok later.
All right, but one thing I can't stop watching is the aftermath of Kim and Kourtney Kardashian's slap fest. Take a look.
Never! Guys, stop it! Dig your nails in me! You guys, stop! Kourtney! You guys, stop it! Don't do that to each other! Are you guys okay? What on earth?
Okay, I thought the slap was everything from Kim to Kourtney on that first bit that we saw, but we got a new episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians Thursday night. We saw even more. They go for the faces to hear it, and then when Kourtney pushes Kim into that wall and she steps away, and I was like, is that her bronzer?
Is that what I think it is? It is her body.
Kim K.
Body makeup. That's the thing I can't look away from because, obviously we got a little taste of this explosive fight 2 weeks ago on the premiere episode of Keeping Up. This one played out a little bit more and you got different angles. You heard the sound effects, but between Kourtney just slapping Kim and then Kim's body makeup just smearing on Khloe's pristine white wall, I could not have asked for a more iconic reality TV moment.
You pointed out, I think, that Khloe went in after with a magic razor.
You guys, she literally goes in with the hand towel, like scrubbing away, like, oh my God, stop yelling, my daughter's in the room, my white wall, like with the magic eraser marker. I mean, she had a mess to clean up, quite literally.
They all were like live tweeting, right? Kourtney made some comments about how, look, raising kids is a job in itself. I think this is a big blow up that's the result of a long-standing argument between the sisters, which is that Kourtney doesn't seem to want to film the show that much. She wants to focus on her kids, and the other sisters are, incorporating their businesses really strongly into their lives as well. So it felt like years of pent-up aggression, and it all came out.
I feel like it's been years of this from Kourtney feeling like she doesn't have enough time or she wants to devote more time, I should say, to just being a mom. And I think you call a spade a spade. That's my problem with Kourtney, is that, like, just say you don't want to be a part of the show anymore. I feel like the earlier years when she was kind of having this conflict, it was like, ooh, it's a business obligation and also a family obligation. At this point, I'm like, girl, just take your break. And that's what seems is about to happen, because at the end of the episode, she finally announced that she's going to take a break from filming the show. I feel like she'll be back, and that's something that the sisters have actually told us during the season 17 premiere, that, Kourtney might take a break, but it's like the mafia. You're never truly out of it. You're never really gone. So we'll see. Time will tell. I'm glad she's taking her break because I'm tired of hearing it. Not going to lie.
Well, and they've never taken a break. I mean, they film on vacations. They film pretty much 24/7 for that show. Kim did, again, she tweeted a couple of things. She said, next episode, we move on from the drama. Okay. And then Chloe, let's look at what Chloe had to say. Although I don't really want them to move on from the drama, to be honest. Chloe called it intense, said, hope you're enjoying this season so far.
And you have to realize that they obviously filmed this months in advance, and a source just told ET that although Kim and Kourtney had this blowout fight, the sisters are fine and back on good terms. They were able to discuss their differences, and although they don't agree on how each handles things, they respect one another. So it sounds like things are fine now, but I don't remember I do remember the last time I feel like we've seen them this a fight
volatile?
This massive. Yeah, volatile is like season 2. I mean, physical at least. Because, there were slaps, there was nail scratching. I don't know if the producers added sound effects, but I heard it and felt it,
Never!
That makeup on that wall, I'll forget it.
What a great publicity stunt for KKW Beauty.
I mean,
go get it. Okay.
I don't know if it is. Now I'm like, does it stay on? I don't know.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
You gotta put that translucent powder.
But the Kardashians are not only feuding with each other, they are also feuding with other internet celebrities. And it's kind of timely because Kourtney talking about how important it is to be raising her kids. Well, her son, Mason Disick, getting into his first feud with none other than cosmetics mogul, known for his makeup tutorials, Jeffree Star. Mason called Jeffree spoiled AF in an Instagram live. Mason and his Instagram and TikTok lives. I mean, he is just getting messy.
And it was just a throwaway line. He was doing a Instagram live with Addison Rae, and someone asked him who his favorite beauty influencer was. He admitted he doesn't really watch a lot of makeup tutorials or videos, but he said maybe James, as in James Charles, which of course we know has had a past feud with Jeffree. And then out of nowhere, he was just like, oh, he's spoiled AF, which, what an assumption, because that definitely got Jeffree's attention, allegedly, because in a since deleted tweet, he kind of shaded Mason, saying maybe he was confusing his own self-privilege for Jeffree's self-made status, which a lot of fans speculated that self-made comment from Jeffree was maybe a dig at Kylie and her Forbes cover when she was dubbed like the youngest self-made billionaire ever. Like I said, he deleted the tweet, but it seems like it's a lot of back and forth to a 10-year-old. Like, is he too young to be getting into this?
Like, I don't think Jeffree should have responded, honestly. I think you just let that go because Mason is a 10-year-old, and I think Mason was maybe trying to be funny and it didn't come across right. Like, it's just, he's new to all this. And I just think you kind of laugh it off. You don't respond to that seriously when it's a kid. I would think that it's stage left.
Right. And if Jeffree did in fact post that tweet, I think he probably felt that too. Like, not even worth a response, and deleted it. But I think it's just hilarious that, Mason more than ever has really been at the forefront of our Kar Jenner news. And I'm like, wait, we have a future star in the making. He is providing us more content and entertainment than his own mother is. I'm just going to say that.
I think we need to start saying Disick. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
It might be that the Disick kids take over on the headline making moments. They've got that Scott blood in them, and Scott's about a moment.
And how's this happening? Didn't Kourtney just say that she deleted Mason's Instagram like last week because he started it without permission?
I know. He's next up. He's going to be like, I'm going old school. I have a Facebook account now.
Reactivated a MySpace. I'm up now. I'm online.
Got a blog. Next up, though, we are moving on from the drama to something so sweet. Oprah reuniting with her longtime love, Stedman. Why were they reuniting? Because they had been quarantining separately for 14 days, doing the right thing. Yeah. Take a look at this sweet video.
Get ready, Stedman. Prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming today. Oh, you did it!
Yay!
You did it!
We're going to go our first dinner together in 2 weeks.
Now that is our own ET Live employee Tondo. She went to Oprah's school, and so she's close with Oprah. Looks like Oprah is keeping some of her young ladies safe during the quarantine. We thank you for that, Oprah. And Oprah and Stedman keeping each other safe. I mean, how hard is that when your life partner had been traveling and you say, okay, we've got to not see each other for 2 weeks straight, but they did it, and I love the example that they set.
I do feel like distance makes the heart grow fonder. Like you could see it in that clip how much they actually missed each other. But then I have to remind myself, I believe Stedman was staying in the guest house. So he was like not that far away, which actually was probably harder for Oprah. Imagine like you're so close yet so far, and she's like, I'm sorry, you have to stay 2 weeks away from me just so we could be in the clear. You were traveling. Let's play it safe. That's got to be tough.
It's so hard because like I keep being like, the quarantine time is tearing up my heart. Like when we are apart, I want to be with you. It's literally that NSYNC line. I keep thinking of that. Is that lame?
I was like, are you
tearing up my
right
heart
now?
when I'm with you.
Yeah.
But when we are apart, I feel
it too.
And no matter what I do, I feel the pain. Without you.
Wow. How prolific for this time we are living in. Thank you, NSYNC.
Iconic and timely. It's like, are we in sync,
Oh, wait, here's a question for you, because obviously it was their first night together. Oprah said in the clip, we're gonna have dinner tonight. What do you think Oprah cooked Stedman on their first night together in quarantine?
I'm gonna bet on it. I know what she made him. She made him those black-eyed peas. He loved that.
Yeah, and cornbread.
And the cornbread, yes.
And the cornbread. Okay.
So my favorite date night is to make him black-eyed peas and cornbread.
Why do we know his favorite meal?
I love that you know that. I was hoping you would say that because I agree. She had to make his favorite meal, black-eyed peas and cornbread.
That's if we're right, we take a drink for that once she posts about it.
I love it.
And then let's end on a super cute and also good example setting moment. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has been warming up my heart with his big daddy moments. And I mean that literally like he's big and he's the cutest daddy. Daddy also.
I was going to say that, but then
we don't mind when he's shirtless and setting an example doing.
My boyfriend's in the room. I was going to do it, and I was like, no, I'm not. Thank you for taking the reins. I appreciate it. Well, Zaddy Dwayne Johnson is encouraging everyone to wash their hands, and he actually revisited an old character of his to teach us. Take a look.
What's the lesson? What does it take away? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my is a map of the victories I... Look where I've been. I make everything happen. Look at that me, Maui just took it. Tap in.
A little Moana moment with his like little daughter.
It's
adorable.
The cutest. I love that he's a guy who stays so busy, right? In the gym, filming things, starting his businesses, being a dad. And he's really taking the time with his kids right now. And I just love it. It was super duper cute.
And plus, like I'm running out of songs to wash my hands for 20 seconds. So now we've got You're Welcome. So thank you, The Rock.
Oh, I love it so much. Denny D, let's go enjoy our Friday. And thank you for being with me as always. It's tearing up my heart.
I can tell we're in such a Oh, I love you so much. You're the JT to my JC. Okay. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Have fun. Stay safe.
We'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching ET Live at home. Bye.